I'm not saying that. That there aren't different levels of vagina, right? Of pussy. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, when a nigga craving a burger and I need a burger, I'm gonna start at the top. If I can't get that, I'm gonna work my way down. But eventually, I'm gonna solve this craving for a burger. If I gotta stop at the White Castle on a late night because that's the only thing that's available right now, fuck it. That's what I'm gonna get. But I'm gonna get a fucking burger. You understand what I'm saying? And if I got to get that White Castle every day, then fuck it. I'm gonna get White Castle every day and I'll be good with it.
But guess what?
You know what I mean?
You wanted something right at the beginning, and you settled, but your hunger is not necessarily quenched because you didn't.
My belly full. I'm shitting. I'm fat now. Like I'm good.
Okay.
Because I've realized that this is the quality that what I can get or what I'm comfortable getting
at that point.
I'm not comfortable paying that premium. You understand what I'm saying? If you the premium you comfortable paying, then that's fine. I'm good with a Red Robin. I don't need to go to fucking Peter Luger's and get they fucking steak burger every time. Even though I know it's available every time. I don't need it every time. And sometimes I just need Red Robin. Sometimes I just need a Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? And if what I got at home, he want to give me that Big Mac, then niggas can find that Big Mac. So y'all can't be thinking, well, he ain't getting this high quality.
Damn,
I'm still getting my Big Mac,
fresh at
bitch.
Subway.
Speaking of quality, shout out to It's So Good Food. I love your mukbangs. God knows I do. I be watching mukbangs.
Them niggas ain't paid. Get no shout out on our shit.
They're so good.
We shout out all businesses, guys.
And it's a black.
It's black owned?
Black-owned.
Who are they? I never heard of them.
There's a
sorry.
bunch of niggas that eat shit. You watch them eat shit.
It's a lady.
Oh, I mean, but pretty
you watch shit like that?
She gives recipes. What's her name? It's so good.
I mean, I've seen Keanu. They do it. That's just like the Food Channel. What's that chef? He pretty much just travels the world, going to different restaurants, eating, and all he's really doing is just giving them a shout out. So it's nothing wrong with giving them a shout out.
It's not. But there's the show on Netflix.
I wanted to.
But
They
people
put
do
the
it.
camera all close. You can hear them sucking on the fucking crowd. Like, I don't want to hear this shit, man. Like,
I don't want to hear that.
I watch it sometimes. I be so.
That's that effing nasty.
It's
That's
not
that
bad.
fat
I mean,
nigga
like I
bullshit.
said, they got shows like that on the
And then I
Food
get
Channel.
hungry.
But you know, if it's black owned, I support it. Fuck it.
Absolutely. I want to do one. We should do one.
Let's do it.
I'll eat.
On like an off day.
Well, I don't know because see, I'm not considered black with my eating, so my eating is
What
a
do you
little
mean?
different.
What does that mean?
Because you know how people tell you you're not black if you don't eat potato salad or macaroni salad or cornbread.
You know what it is with the way you eat? I don't think that is that you not black because you know how you eat white shit. You just eat like a kid.
Yeah.
I eat like it. Why? Because
You eat like you got kid taste buds.
I eat simple.
Yeah. Like you like chicken nuggets and shit.
No,
Chicken fingers.
nah.
You go out and get the chicken fingers and the
Nah.
French fries.
When I go out, I order the steak. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The lobster stuff. It's just that I don't like it a certain
You
way.
put A1 sauce on your steak?
No, ostracized, whatever.
Okay. Worcestershire?
Yeah.
That's how you say that shit?
Worcestershire sauce.
Unless they can only offer the A1. Like certain spots only offer A1. So
All right, so you like sauce. But I don't know. It's just certain shit I associate with having undeveloped taste buds. Like niggas who don't like mayonnaise and people who don't
is
eat.
Disgusting.
Like, it's just certain shit when you like, I don't eat stuff like that.
Mustard is definitely disgusting.
Yes, ketchup and barbecue sauce.
See, I could rock with that. That's
You know what I'm saying?
fine.
Ketchup
Like,
and barbecue sauce.
Shit like that. It's like, you know.
And hands down, Wendy's
And
has
buffalo
the best barbecue
sauce.
They don't like
sauce.
peppers on their
That's what you
shit.
know.
And
Oh, no.
I don't
Thank
like
you,
spicy
Wendy's,
stuff.
for always being
Like,
solid with your stuff.
grow up. The fuck, nigga. Eat some spicy shit.
Man, I just turned
You know what I mean?
27. Fuck that.
You like spicy food?
Hell yeah.
Okay. You like spicy food, baby?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't knock us. We ain't
Bears are
children.
picky either.
They're
I
picky.
am.
They don't like.
I'm very picky.
He be like, get the nigga be like, get
I
this.
have a texture thing. Like if it's
Get
got
this,
strange texture, I'm not touching it. I'm not doing it.
Nah, you
Get
know
this
what it
lettuce
is
off
though?
my salad.
No,
chicken.
no.
He just eat the chicken. Get this lettuce
Nah.
off my salad.
Like I like lettuce, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna eat lettuce and tomatoes like on my burger, it has to be, you know what I'm saying, a certain day, I guess. Because
Okay.
I can't do it all the time.
What about onions?
I love onions. You can
Yeah.
put onions on
Okay, you
everything.
good then.
I
Shit,
see
you
people
onions.
come
Fuck.
in the restaurant or
Nah, but-
salad and take everything off and be like, so I be on the phone. I'm like, so you just want cheese?
Yeah.
Add the lettuce. Okay, but you just want cheese, right?
That's a fact.
Nah,
Tell
but
me
you
just
know
want cheese.
But you know what I'm saying? So they tell me I'm not black because, see, I don't eat rice. I don't eat rice
Like
at
at all. Like
I don't
no
eat rice at all.
Black people don't really eat rice too much.
I don't eat rice. I don't eat beans.
Like beans at all.
Nah.
Like you have like a no bean rule, or it's like certain beans you don't eat.
Nah, it's just like
texture?
they bring the baked beans to the
It's
cookout.
the texture of it.
Yeah.
Nah, I just don't like it. I don't like the taste of it either.
I love baked.
You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, it's the macaroni, potato salad, cornbread. Cornbread is horrible to me. I
don't eat cornbread.
I'm having a foodgasm over here.
But you know what it was though?
Somebody forced you to eat soul food when you was a kid.
It's the
Right.
I say it's the trauma.
Okay.
It's the trauma because
forced.
it wasn't too much of the force. It's that you know how everybody can't cook.
That's a whole
So
fucking
That's a
fact.
fact.
when they trying to they throwing shit on the plate like what's good from your mom's kitchen, you go out and you like all right, let me taste this, and the next thing you know that shit is like what the fuck did you do to this? Like who puts raisins in a potato salad?
That's
okay?
white people shit.
But this is what I'm saying. But
Who put raisins in potato salad?
exactly white people, huh?
Who did you like that?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just using it as an
try that.
example.
Hey, bro.
I'm using it as an example.
Nobody's eating that.
So pretty much it just, you know what I'm saying, mayonnaise was just always, it wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? It just tasted funny to me. So I just stopped eating it altogether. And mustard, technically, it didn't taste as bad, but then it just didn't fit certain foods. And then once they put
I
it
don't
on,
like the tart.
It don't fit on everything. Only
once
like
they,
on
once
certain
they put
things.
it on, you know what I'm saying, then it was just like,
Hot dogs and burgers, I put mustard on.
nah.
That's
After
the
a
only
while, it's like they OD.
That's literally
And that's what I hate too. Like you'll go to a place and you be like, all right, let me get this sandwich. And then once you look at the sandwich, the fucking half of the sandwich is mayonnaise, pretty much. Before you even get that little slices of meat.
That's a fact.
And then way more lettuce, then tomatoes and the onions.
Some
and the
light
cheese.
mayo.
Like nah,
Tell them you
that
need
shit
that
just,
extra meat to cover all that shit up there.
You niggas make that sandwich the right way. Light
You know what
mayo
I'm
on that
saying?
They was
motherfucker.
playing with
Shit.
you.
Yeah, don't
I ain't leaving
play
my
with
So
you.
nah, you know. But you know, people like to snatch a black card. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't moving a certain
got
way,
some in my car.
you ain't eating a certain way, you gotta pull
Facts.
a black card away. Like wait, excuse me, like.
That's totally a generational thing.
You know something I wanted to
Like,
address, and this is directly to Syn. It's directly to Syn, right?
Syn hung over too. She about to shoot.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So Syn, you on the last episode, I listened back on the last episode, and you mentioned that men were simple-minded. You mentioned again today that men are simple-minded because of the way that we think about sex. And my counter, my counter to that is that women are just as simple-minded in the way that y'all think about sex, because 2 episodes ago you said that a man can't have an ego, be aggressive or anything because he has a smaller penis. And that's not simple-minded. I don't know what the fuck is.
Only big dick talk.
Only people with a big dog can even do certain things. So that has to be just as simple-minded.
That's not what I said.
I
That's not
explain.
what I said what you would do. I said sometimes if a guy gets cute and he starts to disrespect you, like he thinks, gets a little above himself, then you might have to tell him, sir, the shrimp was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like sometimes because guys get an ego, they get in their
Don't
bag.
get on the shrimp.
You get what I'm saying? You ever
see
had
how they
that where
clean
a
it
guy
up?
get hold up, bro.
You see how they clean it up?
You ever had to tell a
Yo,
guy
clean
like,
it
hold
on the
on,
shrimp.
sir. Because sometimes women we fake it while we're in a relationship or something like that. We'll stroke your ego.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let you rock, like you said. We'll settle for the shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Go to. But if you get cute, you better watch your mouth.
So let me explain.
Normally, like after the breakup or something, like, hold on, sir.
But
I got a question for Syn.
okay, go ahead.
So that's
So-
what I said.
Even
I'm just
during the
saying- I'm just
relationship,
saying-
though, not during breakup.
But
though.
we even
What about
said-
during the
We even
relationship?
said that. We even said last episode that if a guy was speaking and like we like, girl, is that the same guy? And be like, shh, take one for the mouth.
Take one for the motherfucker.
Y'all, they lying. They're lying. I hate when women
First
cap.
off,
I wish
I'm
I had a
not lying. I
cap
didn't say
button.
nothing.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why you
If you're
capping,
in a good
Syn.
space, you let
You
them rock.
capping because the reason the conversation came up is you didn't even know this man. This man is on stage performing his song, and he had an aggressive song. It was a gangster song, right? And they could see his dick print from what he was wearing, and he had a smaller dick. They couldn't even receive his message
embarrassing.
because he had a small
It was
dick.
distracting.
If this nigga could have been the
His
biggest
meaty was,
thug
like, poking
killer,
out.
shoot your mama in the face while you watching, but because he had a small dick, you couldn't even receive the message. If that's not simple-minded,
Are you that
what the
gangster
fuck
with a
is
little dick?
simple-minded?
What I said was any human
Tell
would
me
be distracted
you
by
that
another human waving their dick on the stage. Okay, so
What is
also
simple-minded
them
if that's
using-
not? This is for live. Is that simple-minded?
Explain
I
or
play
not?
both
Because you
sides.
asked me a question.
All right, go ahead. Because you talking about waving dicks on stage.
That's what I said. I said it could be distracting. It was hard to concentrate when his weenie he had these skinny tight jeans on, and his like, it was literally like a nugget, and it was like poking out like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, when you're on a stage, you waving back and forth. So I was like, it was hard to, and then I couldn't take it serious at that point. Cause I'm like, y'all see this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like at that point,
But if it was bigger, you could take it serious.
It would still be distracting. Like,
Come on, you're changing the whole narrative now. Now you're changing the narrative because that was not the narrative 2 weeks ago.
It's
You're
funny
changing
because he
it.
has a little dick.
You're changing the fucking narrative. The narrative 2 weeks ago, and then we asked. I'm glad Diamond was here because she's the only one who's been on this episode who could actually
Diamond
keep it
was
real.
not here.
Because I remember
Last week,
Diamond
Diamond was
2 weeks ago.
not
I'm talking
here.
about. And when Diamond was here, she said, and she said, you goddamn right. You can't even raise your voice at me. If you raise your voice at me, I'm da-da-da-da. If you da-da-da-da, I'm da-da-da-da. You can't even da-da-da. You can't even be just like, what the fuck? So what I'm saying is, now all of a sudden, it's because he was saying this and he was saying that. No, just keep it real and keep it. Y'all not keeping it real this episode.
Make me prove her point. I did not say that.
You did. You agreed. Y'all all sat there and agreed.
I said it was hilarious.
I clearly said I play everybody's side. That's what I said. So you're not gonna come for me like I said.
Yo, you said it too.
I agree with every
you
fucking
sit
body.
right here when you said it.
Well,
You
today
sit right
I'm
here.
not. So fuck you, L.
You sit right here.
So,
And I said
so
that
here's
guy
my
can't
question
get
though,
cute.
because it's like,
That's what I said.
because
Okay,
women,
relationship.
like my thing is women, you know, they try to go, oh, this nigga got a shrimp or he ain't. Y'all have never ever had a shrimp do
No.
y'all good?
No.
Really?
I've never had a shrimp period,
Oh.
so I wouldn't know. Sorry.
I mean, I have.
What the fuck is a shrimp?
I
I think we have to identify what size
We
makes
clearly
a
they-
said
yeah, they
6
said
inches
six-
or
6 is
less is
under.
like, yeah.
Is a shrimp.
Okay, so 6 or less is a shrimp.
6 or less is
So
a
then
shrimp.
I think most women
6 and a
probably have
half
had
and
a
up
shrimp.
is
Yeah.
like,
Most women have probably had a shrimp if 6 and less is a shrimp.
yeah, I'm sure.
6 inches is like this phone.
But you know,
That's 6 inches.
well,
That's not 6 inches.
I like
That's 6 inches.
I've been around dudes that actually take a ruler to their dick and measure it. You
I know,
I do shit
right.
like that.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm
if you were
weird.
saying 6 and less is a shrimp, then most women have had a shrimp. That's about the
Yeah.
size of an iPhone 11. It's about 6 inches. You know what I'm saying? So most women
Sorry,
could
guys.
answer that and say whether or not a shrimp has did some work on them.
I mean, I personally
think that's
feel
a fair
like it
question.
depends on how you're able to do and perform in the bedroom. Because I'm not gonna hold you. There's dudes with dicks that are like, you know, worth your time, but they can't do shit with it because they don't know what the fuck to do.
Okay, that's fair.
So I'm just saying, like, it depends on how you use it. You can't really say, like, yes, it's funny if a dude has a little dick. Yes, it's very funny. Ha ha ha. ha. Get it? But what I'm saying is, like, depending on how you can use that shit, that's what matters at the end of the day. If you can fuck me good with your little shrimp dick, yo, go for it. But if you can't,
Okay.
please get the fuck on.
I get that.
If you got this big ass dick, you think you about to fuck up my insides because you don't know how to use that shit? I don't fucking think so.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That
It's
makes
a give
sense.
and take. Like, nah.
That totally makes sense, and I get where you're coming from. That is a very mature answer, but that wasn't the
That's all
answer
you
a couple
gonna
weeks
get,
ago.
though.
A couple weeks ago, it was you better not have no fucking ego if you got a little dick.
A couple
That
weeks
was
ago,
the fuck it
I
was.
said I play both sides. From the first podcast, I said I play both sides.
You gonna get shot off the fence if you play both sides.
You know
Eventually,
what?
somebody gonna
Don't be
shoot
mad
you.
because I have like an opinionation about both sides. Like I feel where you're coming from. I just have the ability to put myself in other people's shoes. And
But
understand.
eventually, you gotta
Don't be
have a
mad.
stance on the
Empathy.
question. Sometimes the questions be yes or no, and you gotta have a stance. You
Well,
can't
I'll
be
have
saying,
one. When I
"Well,
honestly
can see
feel
the
I have
yes,
one, I'll say something.
and I can see the no.
Have you
but
ever seen
eventually
me
you
on
got
this
an
mic?
opinion.
Have you ever seen me on this mic not say absolutely anything? You want to know why? Because I don't have a stance on where to say, so I don't say shit. I let y'all say it and I let it be.
I respect that. And what I'm telling you is I heard you say that shit is
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
and I'm just saying I said that shit and then I say it didn't happen. I said because I play both sides, y'all. I said yes and I said no.
Lord.
It's fucked up, but it's not.
I
I
get it.
feel both sides.
All right, so La, what's your position on the shrimp, La?
I don't use that language.
The little penis.
I mean, I just like if it's little, it's little. I mean,
little guy.
Unsavory.
if it's smaller, it's smaller. But for me, I'm just not. Okay, so my mouth can be ruthless if you take me there, right? But I try to rise above, and I don't want to cut you because my mouth can be vicious.
Mm-hmm.
So I intentionally, even though I may be thinking, I might think it.
Mm-hmm.
I try to correct myself because I don't want it to come out. If it's somebody that I care about, I'm not going to throw that out at him because that'll be sitting in his mind for a long time, and then we just dealing with this. So